This Xbox One S has seen much better days. I'm not looking forward to open this and just drowning in dust bunnies, if I'm honest with you. We've got the warranty sticker, which is happy days. This is basically meaning this console's not been opened before. So I don't actually know what problem we have right now and what to expect. But condition-wise, it's just a bit yellow. The casing, the chassis, I can see little bits of yellow here and there, which indicates that it is definitely a smoker's console, which isn't great. But I don't know what the issue is. With the Xbox One S consoles, you're usually looking at something like a bad drive, hard drive, no display, potentially no power. Beep on, beep off is a very, very common issue with these. So let's spin this one up and see exactly what's wrong. I paid £18 for this Xbox One S. I had no power then, by the way. No crackle, nothing, which can often be a sign that the console is dodo. Let's see. I'm wrong. See what happens. Just fluff bunnies everywhere. I reckon this one's going to be like maybe overheating or something, you know? I mean, it's flashing for you guys. It's not flashing for me. This is a solid, like, HDMI port. Yeah, HDMI port looks fine. But we got a black screen, but I just saw the capture card. Oh, wait a minute. Let me move the cable. No, that's fine. So the actual port itself seems to be A-OK. I mean, it's taken a very long time to boot, but these things do with the old drives. Yeah, it's not a blank screen just yet. It's actually just loading into the software. It's loading into the OS, the operating system. It's just turned off. Ah, interesting. Look. Wow, so maybe it is just overheating. This could be just like a full clean teardown of some sort. Or it could be a bad drive that it's shutting down. But I don't think I've ever had it on an Xbox where it's done that. I don't think I've ever had it where it's kind of tried to load into the OS and then shut down. I've either had like, it's just not turned on at all. You've got a beep on, beep off. You know what I mean? So the fact that it actually gives us something is crazy. Let's take off this sticker. It's the first thing we're going to do. Now, we know how many dust bunnies there are in here, so it could definitely be something along those lines, couldn't it? So let's just go ahead and assume that this Xbox has seen better days. Oh, brilliant. That's a spider's web. Nice. That's a spider's web. Right, get in there right now. I don't want to see any freaks. If I see any spiders in this, guys, it's being launched. Just letting you know. Be careful when you do that because of the fan. You don't want the fan to spin too much because it can cause some voltage splashback. It's a very technical term. It's in great condition, to be honest. Probably a bad hard drive. I don't know. We can test the drive. All I know is that it definitely needs a clean. First things first. So what I'll do is I'll plug the hard drive into my PC and I'll just make sure that it's okay. And as long as it's reading healthy. Like Roy said though, the drive itself might be healthy. We just might have a corrupt OS. How ambitious is it to be repairing a lightning damaged PS5? Watch your vid. Hopefully mine is better shape than yours when it arrives. It depends. It depends. I mean, when people ask me that question, I have so many questions off the back of it. I can't just give people a simple answer because it depends on how much experience you have in fixing these devices. And that's why the school is a great place, because people can ask these questions, you know, and we can get pictures and understand level of ability and all those types of things. How many gigabytes does this have? Probably, I forgot to check when I just lifted the hood there, but I'm going to go ahead and assume this would be a 500. It could be a 500, it could be a 1 TB. Our Xbox One S is really annoying to take apart? No, absolutely not. I think they're one of the friendliest consoles to get into. Right, what do we have? We have a 1 terabyte. Very nice. So we've got a 1 terabyte drive. Do you know what I do want to see? I want to see if the fan spins. It could be a reason as to why it's shutting off. Let me see if it spins. Oh, it does spin. Okay, fine. How long have I been fixing consoles? I started in 2020. And it's all uploaded on my YouTube channel. My whole repair journey is on my YouTube channel. Over 500 videos. Did you teach yourself? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I taught myself. People on YouTube taught me for free. I learned on YouTube, but I applied the hard work myself, I guess, is how you could frame it. You know, did I learn it myself entirely? No, I watched YouTube videos for free and just practiced and got engaged in the community and live streamed. Yeah, thermal pasta is very, very dry. Now that fan's disconnected, I can just stick the Hoover in, but that's all right at the moment. Oh, look, I can see some. Can you guys see some stuff here? I'll go under the scope in a second. Okay, I think something has definitely spilled down here, but I don't think. Oh, that might be because it looks very similar to this stuff, which is almost like factory flux, but it's not flux. I just never seen it on the 12 volt. So let me give this a nice clean with a brush. Will it come off? I will just bear that in mind though. Again, it was just something that kind of caught my eye. With that being said, everything else kind of looks okay. Let me go back to the bigger view. So here we have the drive. I'm going to plug it into my PC and just do a basic health check. And it's bringing up, okay, it's bringing up all the partitions pretty much straight away, which is a really good sign because it means that it's reading the data on the drive pretty quickly. But I will just go to Crystal Disk Info, load up Crystal Disk Info 64, and just see. Bad drive. Yeah, exactly that. Bad hard drive. It's a bad drive. It went bum. And what that means is that we have a bad drive. Look at the condition of this drive. this drive is pretty much spotless. But the issue is that it's a disk drive, and they've got, my terminology is going to be horrendous here. They got splatters, they got heads, and all those good things. They got a small PCB here. This drive has come to its end of life. Do you know what the good thing about it is, though? Is that we can replace it with another drive with no issues. We just download a little bit of software, put it back into the Xbox. Bob's your uncle. You can't do this with modern day consoles. You can't do this. If a drive goes bust, if an M.2, and it's so backwards because M.2s are, you know, with their PCBs and everything, we should be living in times where you can just replace something. We should be living in those times, and it's so annoying because how can I do this? How can I replace a drive on an Xbox One S that is near on, I don't know if it's 20 years, that's probably exaggeration, 15 years old maybe? How can I do it on a console that's 15 years old, but I can't swap out a drive on my PS5 or my Xbox Series X? How? Make it make sense. This is a 500 gig, and do you know what I've noticed as well is it doesn't matter if you replace a 500 gig in these consoles or a 1 terabyte, they still sell for the same price. All right, and now I'm just going to clean this drive, make sure it's clean, and I don't have any other jibber jabber on it. The amount of hours on that was 11,500, by the way. I don't think I told you guys, so apologies. It was 11,500. How much do you think it would cost to repair an Xbox Series X HDMI port? It depends on a lot of factors: the reputation of the business, how long they've been going for, the experience they've got, how long the job will take, how busy they are. It depends on a lot of factors, but what I can say is that when I used to work for a shop called Rocket Repairs, a Series X, when I first joined, which was 3 or 4 years ago, was £90. Depends how many overheads the shop's got as well. Appreciate what you're doing, helping me get started. You're more than welcome, Westbound. If you're looking for a more expedited service, I do offer a school group, a community of people who are in the exact same boat. Repair your first console in 30 days or get your money back. And there's a free trial option at the moment for 7 days, so you can even join for free and see if you like it. This is our new drive. Let me put it in the caddy. Boop, boop. Okay, let's go to E106. So when we get to this page, we go troubleshoot, and then we go offline system update. And now because I've got this plugged in, you'll see in the top left, this has OSU 1, which is the operating system for the Xbox. This then applies it to the hard drive that we've got in the console, if that makes sense. And now I just need to wait for this to finish, and we should have a fully working Xbox One S. And hopefully it doesn't turn off. But because the drive was bad, I'm pretty confident that this is going to be our situation. And let's remember, this has had now a full clean on the inside. So this is going to last somebody, whoever I sell it to, hopefully another 10 years to come. This had 11,500 hours worth of playtime on it, or just time being on. That's 479, so 480 days, basically. My old roommate and I are both electrical engineers and had to learn solder for PCBs. He picked up instantly and made me feel dumb. It takes people, yeah, truth though, it takes people, don't let him make you feel dumb. I get that there's banter as well because you're roommates, but it takes people different times, you know? People are different. Everybody's different. Right, here we go. Looking for Far Cry. There it is. Far Cry. Bosh. This is fixed. I just need to, I will test a little game on it later. For now, I can just leave as is, remove the user data, and we can call this one done. I'm not going to get this any cleaner. Let me just make sure that I don't need to make sure it turns on because I'm going to download a game later anyway. So let me just put it in my done pile. That's an Xbox One S. Done. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in picking this up as a hobby or to earn a little bit of money, I'll leave a link down below to the school description where you can join hundreds of other like-minded technicians, whether you're starting or an expert. Hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.